fine, I'm making a Nofap video. I hope this is my first and last ever Nofap video because I find this whole niche thing just cringe. I find it absolutely crazy that there's people making a living off of making videos teaching how to touch your dick less. I just find this whole thing wild. But anyways, let's just get right into it. This is how I quit porn, masturbation, everything, for good. So first I'm going to start off with a mini checklist of questions. And just say yes or no. You don't have to write anything down. You don't need your notes out, nothing. Okay, so question 1 is, you do not have a core aspect in your life that brings you any meaning. You don't have a purpose. You don't get fulfillment from something. For example, like a father 100 years ago would actually get fulfillment from working because he's providing for his family. Do you have something like that? Yes or no? Do you have Instagram installed? Or Twitter or Reddit or TikTok? And bonus, if you follow models on those accounts or platforms. Or girls from your school or work that like post ass and bikini pictures. You do not have a girlfriend or any type of exclusive relationship. You don't have a wife. You don't have a girl that you're talking to, that you're just talking to each other. You do not have a routine. This is with my experience. The more you say yes to those previous questions I just asked, the more vulnerable you are to porn addiction. Oh, and also if you discovered it at a young age, but I think that's separate because you can't really change that. So I'm not saying you should get a girlfriend right now or like wife the next girl you see, but it gives you like this next level of accountability. When you're about to relapse, you remember, oh shit, I have a girlfriend. Does she want me to be doing this? And then you don't relapse. But the truth is, with those questions, if you said yes to all of them, you have no meaning with your life and you have no one around you. You're probably lonely, and therefore you are drifting off into the virtual world just like I was. So we need to A, find your meaning / purpose, whatever you want to call it, mission, anything. And B, a simple plan on how you can quit porn for good. So simply just put it this way. When you have something that you are going for, that you are striving for, that you have like a mission, a family to provide for, a freedom to accomplish, you aren't going to feel this pull towards the virtual world. This includes gaming as well. However, this will not get rid of the urges entirely. And you will not quit porn unless you watch this next step as well. Watch everything in order. You need to find something that brings you meaning in life. It does not have to be a purpose or a mission, but just something that is worth sticking around for. Something you go to sleep and wake up thinking about. And it cannot be just another person. It has to be something. Like a family unit or like your business that you absolutely love. Of course, it's better if it is a purpose, but this will in general help. Okay, so a quick checklist, second checklist of the video, but a quick checklist on how you discover this purpose or meaning. First, I want you to remove all the distractions. Remove the video games, the drugs, your phone, all the social medias, everything, just for a bit. And then look at life from a bird's eye perspective, like from above, as if it's like a timeline and you're just watching this line of events, like you're born here, you graduate college here, your wedding is here, and you die there. And then think of it as just like you're zooming in, and between those huge events, what would actually matter to you? And then also figure out what freedom you are currently craving. For example, whether it's like financial freedom, mental freedom, meaning like you need to be present in the moment. It's frustrating the hell out of you that you can't focus on your homework for 10 minutes straight. If none of those work, just hit me up on Discord and Instagram and I'll help you out. And now onto the plan. If you skipped the previous part of the video, you will relapse in the next 2 weeks. I can guarantee it. But anyways, what I want you to do right now, today, if you have the time, is to watch one YouTube video about pornography and the effects of it, or listen to one podcast. It's as simple as that. When you have an addiction, you need to learn about how bad it really is for you. And then that way, when you get the urges, you are reminded, okay, fuck. This is really fucking up my mental health. I need to stop this. And with the urges, you need to understand that urges are not actually urges. They're cravings, right? But you don't crave the thing. You are actually feeling pain because you do not have the thing. Meaning you get a spike in dopamine when you think about porn. And then when your brain knows that you aren't indulging in it, your dopamine levels will drop. And then drop again when you take action towards it. And then when you're finished watching porn, it will spike up. Way above baseline. And it will go back down and then below the average. What this means is that you need to cut it off early. On like the first spike and then dip, you need to say no. Literally just out loud, no. You are probably in your room alone, home alone, and you have the urge. I want you to just sit there and say no, and then try go outside and do some push-ups or some sort of activity that involves you moving, whether it's going for a walk or just doing 10 push-ups or 10 pull-ups. What this does is it just cuts off at the first spike and dip. So then it no longer goes down and down, because you've noticed this. The more further you are into relapsing, the more harder it is to stop. That's because of the pain caused by the dopamine consistently going down before it goes up again when you finish. You also need to remove every single trigger that you have. So stop scrolling through Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, especially the ones where you know you come across ass or a girl twerking or models, whatever. Remove any trigger that you have. Website blockers can help, but if you know every single site and every single corn star in existence, it doesn't really help. Let's say if you are above 5 times a week that you do this, you will probably relapse again. The mindset I want you to take is simply just, the progress is not gone. Just say that to yourself over and over again. The progress is not gone. The progress is not gone. And you will start to believe, because when you relapse, you're counting your streak, right? That's fucking up your mental health. You need to actually look at it as if you're progressively overloading in the gym. Or like you're in a boxing fight. Or the big boss in a video game. You need to hit him a few times before you use your special ability. So before you cold turkey it, at least get down to like 3 times a week. At most. I wanted to keep this short and just right to the point. Let me know if you find this valuable. Don't do what's easy, do what's right. Peace.